Hi, you're looking for a super wide angle lens for the Sony E-mount? Then check out this 11mm for APS-C cameras from Sony. This lens retails at the moment at about $500, ideal for architecture and video blogs. This lens comes with a lens hood, has a stunning build quality and weighs just 180 grams. To protect the front element, I recommend a 55mm protection filter, or for example an ND filter if you plan to film during daylight at an open aperture. There is a switch to change from the autofocus to manual focus. Some lenses don't have this switch anymore, so you need to step into the camera's menu. The focus ring has a very nice resistance if you want to focus manually. No dust is sucked in due to the internal focus. With your APS-C sensor camera such as the ZV-E10, Alpha 6000 or the Alpha 6600, you cover 104 degrees of image diagonal. Ideal for landscapes, architecture where there's little space to shoot yourself, and interior shots. Here are some examples for you. In video mode you no longer have the full 104 degree available, but still enough to see yourself well. You can find some example files under the link in the video description, also in RAW, to convince yourself of the image quality in Lightroom. Chromatic aberrations are very pronounced. You can fix this also in Lightroom. This is the same case with dark edges, so-called vignetting. At 1.8 you have very pronounced dark edges that disappear at about f4. Adobe Lightroom will help you out here as well. There is almost no lens flare. In return, the recordings are very crisp. Whether you're filming or shooting in 4K, you can see every hair. At 1.8 you see every detail. If you're not familiar with manual settings at all, you can find a great tutorial learning photography for beginners on my channel. Here I show you everything you need to know to expose correctly. If you're looking for more examples to convince yourself, just take a look into the video description. The closest focusing distance is an incredible 12 centimeters or 0.39 feet from the sensor. This means that you're almost inside the object and the camera can still focus. I would not use this lens for food photography, but for shoots in nature or for shoots at open aperture with a nice background. While we're talking about blur background, let's have a look at the bokeh. The 7 aperture blade with a focusing distance of just 12 centimeters lets you create this wonderful background. This allows you to capture details or film yourself, for example, without the people behind you being in focus, making this lens a perfect companion for video blogs. But let's have a look at some more examples. I'm filming myself at the moment, 1.8 aperture, the ISO is set to auto and it's switching between 800 and 1600, and as you might see from this camera, the focus is extremely fast, it's switching from eye to eye, so your eyes are always in focus. Really good for low light conditions and filming yourself since it's super light. When you record a video, so on some cameras it happened to me that I started to record a video and I forgot to press the stop button, and here you get the indication that the camera is still recording. And to be honest, this combination with this camera is so nice, since the camera is super light, the lens is super light, and I'm holding this camera here for almost 4 minutes and it's not getting heavy at all. Boys and girls, this lens in combination with this camera is a blessing for all Instagrammers and TikTokers out there, since you do have a better camera sensor, which is better for low light, and you do have a lens with an ultra fast aperture. And as you can see, I have the ISO set to automatic, and you get pretty decent results here when filming yourself vertically and in low light conditions. Those who are less interested in video but like to take pictures themselves will also have great fun using this lens. Everything simply fits on it. Time for a conclusion. I can call this lens my own. In addition, there is currently still $50 cashback. Make sure to follow the link from the video description or check out my Amazon store. For 500 bucks you get a very light wide angle lens that takes enormously sharp photos and makes a perfect companion for travel and video blogging. The 1.8 aperture creates a very nice bokeh. For summer it's worth adding an ND filter so you can walk around in town filming yourself without people being recognizable in the background. Also for nature shots, a super lens due to the low closest focusing distance. If you don't have this lens yet, definitely get it if you're looking for a wide angle. I decided against the 10 to 18mm due to the worse aperture. If you can already call this lens your own lens, feel free to leave me your feedback on what you use it for. Thanks for your attention and see you very soon.